It's Ed Roland sitting in. Thanks for doing this today.
Good morning.
It's good to have you.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Do you get bored on your times when you're not on the road?
Not at all. It's called Wife.
Oh,
There's
she
a list.
puts you through the list.
Yeah, she does.
Non-stop.
It's a good list. It's fun. Keeps me busy.
It's funny because I turned you on to a new bowl place up in Sandy Springs.
I know.
And you've been there about 17 times now.
I know.
And this fresh one.
Where's your? There it is.
There it is. Right. Nicest guy in the world owns that. His name is Odidi.
And great food.
The food is so healthy and so good. But when you're here, it's like you pack it on in there, and then your wife just every day has like a long list of things for you to do.
Not long. But it's enough to keep me busy. And then Lennon's in every sport there is. He's lacrosse right now, so there's practice, there's games, and all that fun stuff.
Well, the weather's getting better. Have you had a chance to golf?
This week.
All right, good for you.
Well, yeah, I've golfed a couple of times, but I am going 4 times this week.
Good for you.
I know.
All right, let's get another new Collective Soul song out into the wild. First of all, I want to let you know, listen to Will today just after 5. He's got a pair of tickets to see My Morning Jacket and Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats at Amerisbank Amphitheater. That is Saturday, September 14th. The tickets on sale now at liveNation.com are a chance to win with Will just after 5 today on 99X. All right, as we dig more into the new Collective Soul, which will be out May 17th, Here to Eternity, I have noticed something. A lot of the songs, you're getting in that 3-minute range a lot. What is that about?
I don't know. We never timed songs, and it's just...
So it's just the feeling?
Yeah, it's just the feeling. I think that Be the One's not even 2.5 minutes long.
Yeah, I was surprised. All of a sudden, you're Green Day-ing us.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's worked for them.
But it's interesting to hear that you don't put a time limit, not that you would, but that you feel it. Either the song continues or it doesn't.
Correct. And that comes with the guys. They'll go, hey, let's prolong this part here or that, the arrangement side of it. But most of the time, we're around 3.5. Get in, get out. Let's go to the next one.
Well, this one's got a classic Collective Soul feel for sure. Bluer Than So Blue is the name of it. What's the story?
It was during that second batch of songwriting, and what I did when the guys came back, I thought they wouldn't be inspired because they had already recorded a record, but we were staying there so long, so I got this grand scheme idea that I called Peter Stroud, our good friend, who's Sheryl Crow's band director and plays guitar, to fly him out to Palm Springs, so when they opened the door, they saw Peter, because he plays a lot with us in the studio, and it just kind of brought excitement, made sure I had excitement when they got back in there.
So you didn't tell them you were going to do more music and you just flew?
Oh, I did. I told them I was going to write more songs, but they didn't know if I could or would or should. So when I told them, I got 10 more, let's go. And they came in and they saw Peter. So it's just, he brings an excitement to the guys. They want to show off in front of Peter.
So when a band does a record like this, you guys go out to Elvis's old estate in Palm Springs, and you're all staying in different bedrooms, or are they somewhere else?
They're in somewhere else. They stayed at, hence Here to Eternity, they stayed in... what's his name? The guy that was in the movie. Burt Lancaster.
Okay.
They stayed in Burt Lancaster's house, and Sean and I stayed in Elvis's house. He stayed in Priscilla's bedroom. I stayed in Elvis's.
They had separate bedrooms?
Yep.
Priscilla and Elvis?
Yeah. And then Lisa Marie's where we set up the control room. And
then didn't the ceiling collapse the day she passed?
The day she died.
That
night. It
freaks me
fell
out.
In. Yeah, it kind of freaked us out a little bit, too, to say the least. And then all the, what do you call them, vigils? People were coming up singing Elvis songs for a week in her honor, and and they'd ask if they could come in and see it. I was like, yeah, come on in.
And could you just feel the presence of a Presley vibe in that house? Like when you're alone in that house, just hanging out?
Oh, yeah. Especially in his, what they called his party room or whatever, checkerboard floor. And we would just sit in there and put on albums and dance and just the pool. You just knew he was having a good time there.
I saw some of the footage of you doing some vocals out by the pool. I mean, that just has to be surreal. You're not in a studio staring at a foam wall.
No, I'm sitting Elvis's pool, looking out over Palm Springs and the hills and the mountains. It was awesome.
That is so cool.
We're not too keen on being in studios. We just like homes and outside. It doesn't really matter to us, anyway.
Well, check out another one. Here you go. Bluer Than So Blue. It's brand new from Collective Soul. It'll be out May 17th. Never heard before on the radio. The album is Here to Eternity. Of course, the big tour with Hootie and the Blowfish this summer. Check it out. Some more new Collective Soul. It's right now on 99X. 99X and a world premiere new Collective Soul, Bluer Than So Blue. That's a little rocker.
Yeah, it's fun.
How many songs on this new album?
20.
20?
Yep.
You are not holding back.
A lot.
And how many new songs moving forward, like as of this moment right now? How many do you have in the can just waiting for treatment?
20.
Oh, you have 20?
We have a record we're going to release, hopefully. It's done Black Friday, Record Store Day, and then we did a piano record, orchestration record that we'll release next spring, early summer.
I guess I should have said ideas. Do you keep riffs in your phone, like in your?
Oh yeah.
So you'll come up with? Will you air guitar? Will you mouth guitar a riff if you come up with something in your head?
No, there's guitars all around my house or all around me at all times.
Well, like if you're driving and something.
Oh, I don't. I concentrate on driving, Barnes.
Yeah, I would be like,
I'm a safe driver.
Open the notes and start. Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
Sounds kind of like Beavis and Butthead. Ed Roland is here. We'll be back. This is the original. It is 99X.